start to see this temple being rebuilt, like the Lord told me, that Trump would have a hand in that, bringing in the peace accord with Saudi Arabia and with Jerusalem so that they can build the third temple, that we'll see all the stuff start to take place. I really, truly believe we have an amazing window here of 4 years. What will we do with what God has given us? And he told me, he said, Brandon, if you are hungry and thirsty and you want this and you're not wanting to say, in your heart, God's going to use you, especially you pastors. Have a church ready for the Holy Spirit to move in. And if you're kind of like, I'll do it if he asks me to. I'll do it if I'm required to. Are you all in? Regardless if you are, questioning, are you all in? Are you saying, yes, Lord, here am I, use me. Yes, Lord, here am I, use us. Diana and I are those. Braden, that's why we started these other channels. We're saying, yes, here am I, Lord, use us. We're desperate for you. All the people, all the excitement of people being excited to see it. Folks, if you really knew us, we're just average people. I'm amazed people act the way they do when we go into places and they go, oh yeah, it's Brandon. Oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I forget. I have a YouTube channel. I forget it. I go, so what? I just want Jesus. I want my fire to catch you on fire. I want my flame, if it goes so bright that when people see it, they want to catch on fire too. If I could just be the gasoline for your fire, to stir you up, to get excited and radical for Jesus today, that's my whole mission. It's to do these videos and get you excited that Jesus wants to do something in your life. If he can use me, folks, he can use you. If he can use me, he can use you. I was just a janitor. I cleaned bathrooms and I'd stay in there and nobody wanted to talk to me then. Nobody cared about who I was. She'd count the offerings and put the data entry in the computers, and I was the janitor. And I cleaned floors for hours and hours and hours. And I just said, God, use me. Here am I, Lord. Send me to the nations and help me help you. Braden is a little boy. I just sit there and sit him on my lap, and we just pray in the Holy Spirit and just teach him. And same with Paisley, huh, babe? Mm-hmm. Yep. Just getting excited for Jesus coming. We know that he's coming and he's coming soon. And we have a compassion for the lost. And like I said, if he will use us, he'll use you, ladies and gentlemen. He is no respecter in persons. I'm amazed at what he's done in my life because I feel like I'm not worthy of it. I just go, oh God, look what you've done. But he will do something with those that are hungry. He will do something with those that are thirsty. And that you're sold out. You're sold out. Just sell out today. Never lose your hunger. Never lose your thirst. Continue to seek him in the mornings. Sit there in the shower and just go, oh God, what is it that I could do to help you today to bring in the lost? And I thought, man, I just am thirsty. That's why I went to this meeting today. My goodness, I'm thirsty. We need more. Never lose that childlike expectation. Kind of like on Christmas morning, that God's going to show up and show.
감기 조심하세요. 빠르게 탄피린.
So off in your life. Never lose that child expectation to say, I know that Daddy's going to come through and he's going to provide for me and he'll provide for you. He's going to give. He said, beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. And he said he gives us an expected end. He has good things for us. And I think a lot of times people get weary in well-doing, and you lose that sense of awe. Like John Bevere was talking about the awe of God today. We've encouraged everybody to read that book, Diana. It's a phenomenal book, The Awe of God. Don't lose your awe for him, because he's worthy of it. All this other stuff, all this what I would call this crap, is just what it is. It's crap. It's about him and losing yourself in him. So we just wanted to encourage y'all today. I don't know how long this little video is, but
it's 25 and 8 seconds.
25. So we were just sitting here looking at the squirrel. He's up there on that tree limb up there. You see him up there?
It's one of the main reasons you picked this.
Yeah, I saw the squirrel. I see his French fry he left up there, and he's up there hanging out on that limb. His little bushy tail's up there. He didn't like it because I pulled up here beside him to say hi. I wanted to be like Bob Ross and say, hey, little peanut the pocket squirrel. How are you doing, little buddy? I don't know. I love nature. We sit out here and just we like to sit here and people watch in this little shopping center. I sit out here in the car because Megan don't like to get out much, so we sit out here and just fellowship, and we got that satellite on top of our thing. You know, Elon Musk, what is it? Starlink. We got Starlink. And so we put Starlink up here. And so we are able to do our internet and download our videos and edit everything through our mobile command center. Is what we call it now. So Braden with his laptop. So, and by the way, thank you. There was somebody that helped him get that, and I just wanted to say thank you. It's always been a blessing. He got him a little Apple computer. You show him what he got? Yeah. There was somebody that bought that for him, and so we're so thankful for that person that sold that to him. And so what a blessing. Continually, people are so nice and kind to my family. So nice and kind to us that they would want to buy us a computer. You know, when you come from nothing, and God shows up and shows off in your life for stuff that he's done with us, we're humbled. Never take for granted the small things, and then never take for granted the big things when God does something for you. Even computers, little things that help get the gospel out. We're always just so grateful. Sacrificing, cleaning bathrooms, and to see what the Lord has done in our life just in such a short amount of time when we had nothing. We're just so grateful. I don't want to cry all the time, but I'm just, my heart's just full for what the Lord has done. Megan, y'all, I'm telling y'all, we believe that Megan's going to be completely healed. We believe it. You know, when I told y'all yesterday, he said, do you trust me? He challenges me on certain things because we have her in a thing that if something was to happen with Diana and I, it will help take care of her when we're gone. And that's the things that we have to say, do we trust him? Do you believe that Megan's going to get completely healed? That, because you always think about the future. If anybody has a child with special needs, that's what I'm talking about. You get to the point where you go, I'm getting older, and my wife's getting older, And my daughter's getting older. And we know that if the Lord tarries,